phase relationship between voltage and current when the pure inductor is connected to the circuit. Using Faraday's law. Using Faraday's law, we have for the pure inductor in an AC circuit, when voltage V is connected to the inductor, the current I is passed through the circuit. By using Faraday's law, V is equals to voltage, applied voltage V is equals to d by dt of flux, d by dt of flux. So we know flux is equals to phi is equals to L I. L I. What is the L here? Inductance. Magnitude of the inductor, we call it as L. I be the current. So substitute here V. What is the applied voltage? AC voltage. AC voltage V be the V naught sin omega t. V is equals to V naught sin omega t, that is equals to d by dt of L into I. L into I. Here L is constant. We applied here, integrating on both sides. Here integrating on both sides. Integral of V naught sin omega t is equals to integral of d by dt of L I. Here integration differentiation get cancelled. L into I is equals to V naught taken as constant, integral of sin omega t, integral of sin omega t. I is equals to here inductance becomes 1 by L RHS side, V naught by L, integral of sin a theta is equals to minus cos a theta by a. This is the formula. Integral of sin a theta is equals to minus cos a theta by a. So I is equals to V naught by L, here minus cos omega t by omega. Cos omega t by omega. I is equals to minus V naught by omega L into cos omega t becomes I is equals to V naught by omega L minus cos omega t, that is equals to V naught by omega L sin of omega t minus pi by 2, sin of omega t minus pi by 2, that is equals to, we consider here V naught by omega L as I naught sin omega t minus pi by 2. This is the I. I is equals to I naught. I naught means maximum current. We observed the phase diagram. Time taken on the x-axis, voltage and current taken on the y-axis. This is the V, I. This is the I. It shows the current lacks voltage. The current lacks the voltage, or voltage leads the current. Voltage leads the current. Voltage leads the current. Current lacks the voltage by 90 degrees. The current lacks voltage, or voltage leads the current by 90 degrees. Here it is 90 degrees, no, pi by 2. Here pi. Next again here pi by 2. Here 2 pi. For 90 degrees, the current lacks the voltage. Voltage leads the current. Graph represents the inductor opposes the current. The ability to oppose the AC current is known as inductive reactance of an inductor. By using Ohm's law, V is equals to IR, I is equals to V by R. Here the inductive reactance denoted by XL. Inductive reactance is denoted by L. So that by using Ohm's law, we get I is equals to V by XL. V by XL, where reactance of inductance XL is equals to omega L. That is equals to 2 pi f L, since omega is equals to 2 pi f. These are the formulas. Reactance of inductor is equals to omega L, where omega is equals to 2 pi f. So that's why XL becomes 2 pi f L. Here the phase relations between current and voltage. The relation between current phasor and voltage phasor. Phasor given by V is equals to J omega L. By using J operator, V is equals to J omega L into I. I is equals to V by J omega L. V by J omega L. It shows the voltage leads the current. Voltage leads the current phasor, or current phasor lacks the voltage phasor. The inductor pass low frequency signals better than the high frequency signals. Resistance offered by pure inductor in an AC circuit is 0. An ideal inductor consumes no net energy when used in an AC circuit. This is the phase relationship between voltage and current when pure inductor circuit. Pure inductor circuit means only the inductor is connected in a circuit.